Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to tonight's flip video. Yesterday was adding. Today is subtracting fractions with like denominators. I've got my jacket on because it's really, really cold outside, and what I was doing outside has to do with the flip video, so let's get started. So for dinner this evening, I had myself some very nice ribs, and if you see, there are 12 ribs of them. So I actually ate 5 of the ribs, which means that there are 7/12 of the original left. And so for lunch today, I packed myself another 5 ribs, so 5/12. Now I'd like to know how many ribs are left in all. So a lot of the same principles that we talked about yesterday in the video are going to stay the same. The denominators, as long as they're the same, and they see in this one they are. This is 12, this is 12, they're both 12s. You're not going to do anything with it. You're not going to subtract them. So we know that it's going to be 12ths. And then the numerators, just like with adding, you are going to subtract them. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Now, we have 2 12ths. And I realize that 2 12ths can go into 2, obviously, and 2 can go into 6. So I'm going to divide the top and the bottom. We'll get more into this, but this is just previewing it a little bit. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then this time you are going to divide it. So it's 12 divided by 2 is 6, so 2 12ths is 1/6, and we can check that again with the butterfly method. 12 times 1 is 12, 6 times 2 is 12, so we see their match. So I can say that I have 2 12ths of my ribs left, or 1/6 of my ribs yet. But again, no matter what, you're not going to do anything to the denominators. You're just going to bring that straight across, and then you're going to do that, or the numerators. Now it's your turn. We are going to find the difference of 3/6 and 2/6. Difference, again, being clue word for subtraction. So go ahead and solve this one, and then we'll check it together. So 3/6 minus 2/6. Again, remember, just like yesterday's video, just like today's video, you never, ever, ever, no matter what, subtract or add the denominators as long as they're alike. So 6 is my denominator. Then I go 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1/6 is my final answer. Pretty straightforward. Subtraction with fractions with like denominators, pretty straightforward. Which brings us to our final problem for today. It is, what is the difference between 7/9 and 4/9? So subtract that. And then just like with our ribs problem, you will be able to get it to smaller fractions, so that'll be a little bit of a challenge for yourself. You can see if the numerator goes into the denominator, see if they have any numbers in common, and then bring it down by that. So have a wonderful evening. I will see you in the morning.